NBA player Giannis decided to make a fan's day when he signed his shoes and gave them to a young fan in the audience. Later, he took a picture with her, and she was left in complete disbelief. American sprinter Justin Gatlin showed his respect to sprinter legend Usain Bolt after beating him on his final 100-meter race.
Usain Bolt in his final individual race.
Even though some fans were a little upset he didn't get to win his last 100-meter race, he still holds the world record for the sprint. During a marathon, a woman's legs were completely giving up, and that's when a younger racer decided to forget about her time and just help the woman finish the race. When two horses fell during a race in Ireland, one of the jockey's foot got caught in the stirrups, and that's when his rival noticed he was in danger and prevented the horse from bolting, and saved the fellow racer from what could be a serious injury. Zach Randolph is a former professional basketball player who decided to make a young fan's day by greeting him, and the dad's face is priceless. A very heartwarming moment of humanity at its finest was when MMA fighter Diego Sanchez helps make a special needs fan's day with an amazing gesture. Usain Bolt is a Jamaican athlete who is considered to be the greatest sprinter of all time, and he is always very nice to the workers on the field, which is very cool to see. Even though it's a small gesture, it's still so meaningful for the individuals.
My afternoon as it is in London, a big welcome to you if you are just joining us. You've joined us at a pretty good time. Fastest man in 9:50.
After a fan flew 2,000 miles from Chicago to watch a game, football player Leonard Fournette decided to make the whole trip worth it by greeting him and signing his shoes for him. A moment of peak sportsmanship was shown during a 10K race, when one of the athlete's body completely gave up, and a fellow racer helped him finish the race.
That's the man that has won for this.
It cannot go again. It cannot go again.
He can roll to the finish. At what spirit, sportsmanship to the highest order. And now,
this is lovely.
Wonderful.
This is what sports should be all about. This is what sports should be all about.
Because of this heartwarming moment, local politicians in Nigeria decided to give $10,000 to the man who helped him. A football player decided to propose to his girlfriend with the whole team cheering for him, and it was very cool to see. In a true moment, fan was brought to tears when she got the opportunity to meet former NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal, and he even gave her a kiss on the cheek.
This happened during the break.
Yes.
This is...
It's hard being a sex symbol. It's hard being a sex symbol.
NBA player LeBron James made a fan's day when he gave his wristband to a fan who was holding a sign that said, "You are more than an athlete."
King James is Cleveland Cavaliers security. Young man sitting over on the courtside seat.
A tennis ball served by a player accidentally went to a ball boy's stomach, and highest-ranked tennis player Dimitrov immediately went to comfort him. Even though the ball doesn't seem to be going that fast, the average tennis serve speed in professional matches is well over 100 miles per hour. At a 200 meters, one of the athletes barely managed to finish the race, and even did the last few meters with just one leg. And in a very heartwarming turn of events, many of her rivals went to check on her and cheer her up. When Portuguese footballer Rui Patricio noticed that a young fan was cold, he decided to give the fan his jacket, which will probably be a moment the young fan will always cherish. A moment that made it to all the highlights of the 2015 European Games was when a fighter was injured during the fight and wasn't able to leave the pit on his own. And that's when his opponent carried him on his shoulders to the nearest medical team. Even though there's a sort of rivalry between fans of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, and for a time there was a bit of tension between both of them, even Cristiano's manager saying that it comes from their own personal pride in terms of wanting to be the best. Cristiano still decided to show the world there is not such rivalry anymore when they sat next to each other, and Cristiano publicly asked him to have dinner.
We have not had the dinner together yet, but I hope in the future.
You're in Monaco tonight! Basketball player Qdidyouknow decided to give away his shoes to two fans that were cheering for him, and both were extremely excited. At a baseball game, a very kind act happened when one young fan received a foul ball and decided to give it to another fan, and hopefully this was the beginning of an awesome friendship.
Isn't that nice? Somebody's made a friend.
Tennis player Rafael Nadal stopped playing before his serve when he noticed a mother was panicking because she couldn't find her daughter, and the whole audience started helping to find her.
Pero sembra sempre també que plora desesperada, ara s'acaba.
Que sort. Com és que desespera quan fas un minut?
Però la mare ha trobat el partit, Això és igual que si una exhibició que sigui final de Wimbledon, la battura igual.
A fan was left in complete awe when NBA player Carmelo Anthony stopped by and signed his jersey for him. After some fans waited a long time for Messi to come out of practice, the footballer decided to greet the fans and spend some quality time with them. During a game at Golden State, NBA player Qdidyouknow accidentally had a collision with a fan who was in the audience. Thankfully, the fan wasn't hurt, and Luka apologized and even gave him his jersey after the game.
Ended up going down. There you see it, fell back into it.
Time crucial moments late, out with a hip strain from that point on, and he was so sweet, Jet. When that first happened, he went over to make sure the little boy was okay, and then this is what took place after the game.
Phenomenal, it just shows you the character of Luka, a young player.
When Italian footballer Florenzi scored a goal, the first thing
Alessia, tanta emozione.
a very wholesome moment to see was when a tennis player gave a fist bump to a younger fan. A Bay Area college softball game, a pitcher who was playing her last game